You are watching Pinoy Female Pageantry Winners from 1964 to 2025, here at the chimes of the gongs. Here are Filipino female winners of 3 major beauty pageantries from 1964 to 2025. The winners are classified into title holders, or winners, runners-up, and some top placers of Miss Universe, Miss International, and Miss World. Miss Universe exclusively includes the winners, runners-up, and top placers who represented the Philippines. In 1969, Gloria Diaz represented the Philippines and significantly won the title. This was the year when the first man, Neil Armstrong, landed on the moon through Apollo 11. The question given to her was related to that historical event. The 1973 candidate Margie Moran garnered the crown for the Philippines. She was the second woman from the Philippines to achieve this honor. The event was held at the Odeon of Herodes Atticus in Athens, Greece. It was the first time the event was held in Europe. In 1980, Rosario Salayan was the candidate of the Philippines, and she was the third runner-up for this event. The competition was held in South Korea. Similarly, in 1984, Desiree Vertedero stood for the Philippines and was awarded the third runner-up. The competition took place at the James L. Knight Convention Center in Miami, Florida, the United States. Charlene Gonzalez was the contestant for the Philippines in 1994 and was lucky to be a part of the top 6. The contest was at the plenary hall of the Philippine International Convention Center in Pasay City, the Philippines. 1999 places the Philippines into a higher position, when Miriam Kiambeo was declared the first runner-up. The pageant was held in Chaguaramas Convention Center in Chaguaramas, Trinidad and Tobago. Venus Ra represented the Philippines in 2010 and was awarded the 4th runner-up. This took place at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, the United States. The Philippines in 2011 received the 3rd runner-up, through Shamsi Supsup as the candidate. The event was held in Sao Paulo, Brazil. In 2012, Janine Tuganan was the Philippines candidate, and she was able to garner the 1st runner-up. It happened at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. 2013's Philippine candidate for Miss Universe was Ariela Rita, who captured the 3rd runner-up placement. This competition took place at the Crocus City Hall in Krasnogorsk, Moscow Oblast, Russia. The 2015 event was the 3rd victory for the Philippines, because Pia Wurtzbach was awarded the winner after so many years from the time Gloria Diaz and Margie Moran won the Miss Universe title. It became one of the most controversial events in television history due to a significant live broadcast error in Las Vegas, Nevada. The most unforgettable part of the event was when host Steve Harvey mistakenly announced the winner. Harvey proclaimed Miss Colombia, Ariadna Gutierrez, as the new Miss Universe, instead of Miss Philippines. He corrected his error right on the spot. In 2016, the Philippines bagged top 6 through the country's candidate, Maxine Medina, in an event that took place in Pasay, the Philippines. The 2018 Miss Universe event placed the Philippines into 4th victory in the history of the pageantry since Catriona Gray was declared the winner. She was the 4th Filipina to win the title. The theme of that year's competition was on empowered women. She was widely praised for her lava walk and her final answer about finding silver linings while working in the slums of Tonda, Manila. The competition was held at the Impact Arena in Bangkok, Thailand. In 2021, Beatrice Gomez represented the Philippines in the pageant held in Eilat, Israel, and was placed in the top 5. She made history as the country's first openly bisexual delegate. The 2025 Miss Universe event was represented by Atisa Manalo, and the Philippines garnered the 3rd runner-up during the competition that was set in Thailand. The event was heavily overshadowed by multiple high-profile scandals, legal disputes, and onstage mishaps. Miss Mexico had the crown. To date, the Philippines has garnered 4 Miss Universe winners. In this portion, Miss International is going to include the winners or title holders and runners-up that represented the Philippines. In 1964, the Philippines candidate Gemma Cruz won the Miss International title, which was held on August 14, 1964 in Long Beach, California, the United States. 5 years later, in 1970, the Philippines once again garnered the Miss International title through Aurora Pijuan on May 16, 1970, in Osaka, Japan. In 1971, Evelyn Santos Camus represented the Philippines for Miss International, and she was bestowed the second runner-up in the international competition held in Long Beach, California on May 26, 1971. The 1972 Miss International Pageantry was represented by Yolanda Adriatico Dominguez, where she emerged as the second runner-up. The event was held on October 6, 1972, in Tokyo, Japan. In 1973, Maria Elena Suarez Ojeda represented the Philippines and achieved the fourth runner-up. The pageant took place on October 13, 1973, in Osaka, Japan. The 1979 Miss International competition placed the Philippines as the winner. Melanie Marquez victoriously got the crown. This was held again in Tokyo, Japan on November 12, 1979. After 34 years, in 2005, the Philippines for the fourth time captured the Miss International crown through Lara Quigaman, who represented the Philippines on September 26, 2005, in Tokyo, Japan. 2013 is another lucky year for the Philippines, because B. Santiago, the Philippine candidate, took the Miss International crown on December 17, 2013, in Tokyo, Japan. 3 years later, in 2016, Kylie Verzosa, who represented the Philippines, eclipsed the other candidates and triumphantly received the Miss International crown on October 27, 2016 in Tokyo, Japan. In 2018, in Tokyo, Japan, Atisa Manalo represented the Philippines and was declared the first runner-up on November 9, 2018. The Philippines in 2023's Miss International competition was represented by Nicole Borromeo, and fortunately, she brought home the third runner-up crown. The 61st edition of the pageant was similarly held on October 26, 2023, in Tokyo, Japan. Finally, in 2025, Myrna Esguerra was the Philippines candidate, and luckily, she got the fourth runner-up. The coronation night took place on November 27, 2025, at the Yoyogi National Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan. To sum up, the Philippines emerged with 6 Miss International winners as of 2025 for Miss International. This portion includes the only winner and runners-up for Miss World, who represented the Philippines. In 1968, Irene Cecilia Amaboyac was the candidate of the Philippines. She was the first Filipina to place in the top 5 at the Miss World pageant, finishing as the fourth runner-up. In 1973, Evangeline Pascual represented the Philippines and was declared the first runner-up. Evangeline Pascual's pageant journey is famous for a significant controversy that followed the coronation, for in early 1974, Marjorie Wallace was fired from her duties as Miss World due to personal scandals and failure to fulfill the organization's requirements. The Miss World organization offered Pascual the chance to take over the duties and responsibilities of the title. Pascual declined the offer, reportedly because she had already signed a movie contract and wished to pursue her career in Philippine showbiz. The duties were then accepted by the second runner-up, Patsy Ewan of Jamaica. 20 years later, in 1993, Rafa Gutierrez was the candidate that represented the Philippines. She got second runner-up position during the competition. In 2011, Gwendolyn Ruiz represented the Philippines and was awarded the first runner-up. Finally, for Miss World 2013, the Philippines' Megan Young was declared the winner. She was the first Filipina to ever win the title, a historic win after competing against 126 delegates. She was praised for her grace, intelligence, and commitment to beauty with a purpose. This ends the part 1 of Filipino female pageantry winners for the world's leading beauty pageantries, Miss Universe, Miss International, and Miss World. Please don't forget to watch the part 2 of this video, which features winners and runners-up of Miss Globe, Miss Earth, Miss Cosmo, Miss Global, Miss Supranational, and Miss Grand International. Thanks for watching The Chimes of the Gongs, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support my channel.